Greetings, salutations, what's good everybody? It's your boy Card here, our partner in crime.
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
And we're back for some more Kylie Minogue. Kayla has been mentioning this, aka OTK. Padam Padam, this is where you said this was her song that got pretty viral, went pretty...
Huge last year.
Yeah.
Huge. It's off her last
Yeah.
album. And yeah, there's just something about it that like transcended borders. Went extremely viral, won her a Grammy.
Oh,
Not her first Grammy, but
okay,
it won
I'm
her
about
a
to say
Grammy
that.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the song and I like the video. It's not my favorite song off the album. For me, it's Tension, and Tension is my Padam Padam. But yeah, this is the recent. I mean, look, she's had a couple songs that have just like shot through the hearts and minds of everyone all around the world. But this one, like, something about this, something was in the water in this one where everyone's just like, I need to have it. So
Okay. All right. So that what it sounds like to me is that eventually we're gonna have to do an album listening for Kylie Minogue, and that's what a lot of people keep asking in the comments, because a lot of people keep mentioning and asking about to check out more music. But hey, album reaction, album listen, I'm down. You know.
Okay, all right. Like, I mean, I personally like her last album.
We can start with the first, like, go for the very first album.
Her first. Oh,
I mean,
okay. I don't think I've ever listened wholly to her first album, but okay.
Oh, see, then that would be an experience for both. Like, listen, I'm
like,
talking
I
like
know
going
the
through
songs, but I don't think I've ever listened to, like, we were just talking about album structure. I don't think I've ever listened to it in a structured format. Okay,
so
okay.
There we go. That's something that we will be doing soon then. Oh, man. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and check out Kylie Minogue's Padam Padam.
And you see another short song.
Yes,
so,
I was just about to mention 2 minutes and 45 seconds. These artists are killing me with these short songs, man. But they do be bangers, the majority of them. So
I mean, but going to something like Confide in Me, which is like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I said it the last time, man. I gotta hold on. I gotta pause this because I just finished telling Kayla earlier today. There's certain artists that I listen to, their voice, especially, it doesn't even matter the headphones, but because it's not, maybe it is synesthesia or.
I think it's a mix of both. Yeah, because like I said when we were talking about, I think Lisa. Even with there are some artists, even with shitty headphones, they transcend technology so that you still feel them. But it does help enhance when you have the proper listening apparatus to fully engross yourself in the tones of someone's voice in the
because it's,
you know, like, it's just like there's just something sometimes in certain artists and certain singers. They don't always need to be the best singer. They don't obviously need to be the worst. There's just something about some people's voices that touch you in a way. Like her song, Say Something, there's a part that every time I listen to it, my heart does two things. It drops and it stops at the same time. And it just feels like there's just something that fills my body when she hits this particular group of notes that I can even listen to it in shitty headphones. I could listen to it over a speaker in a crowd and it will still hit me the same way. Like,
like I just to describe, I know we're like 30 seconds into the song, right? Like, because this is like, it's IU from in K-pop, and there's certain artists in the US, like, it's tickling. Like, that's the best. Like, it starts off as a tickle, and I'm like, it literally, when I'm like getting like goosebumps and stuff like that for certain vocal tones, like, I don't know what the sensation is called, but whatever it is, that when I've only we've heard like 3 songs. It's like 3 or 4 songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is ridiculous, but this is what happens when I listen to IU and to Chunga, like, in certain artists, and it's so ridiculous, man. Like, little shivers and butterflies, like, on point, bro. Like, people probably can't see it. Like, I got fucking goosebumps. This is crazy.
See the one? I knew she.
It doesn't help that the song is a banger right now too, because like it's like
Fire!
oh man. I want to be like that guy in the shades. Like my man was getting it.
Like it's Kylie Minogue.
Yeah. Bro, this is fucking like, yeah, like I said, there's just like, this would literally me like there's like 7 artists that I can name that does this, bro, and now she's like 8, like for sure. Shivers. And then the sound design is in both headphones too. Bro, yeah, that note in the background, yeah. All right, yeah. Who the fuck is on the sound design? Decided to add these other notes in the back though. Like to visually, yeah, I know the song is about to be over, but to visually explain like how like the song is happening, like she'll be saying Padam Padam, but then Padam, like literally it's like a fucking wave, bro.
Like someone in one of our comments said something about siren. She does that siren note that that kind of circles around her other vocals in the back. That like, so I can barely hear it because of because my broken headphones, whatever.
We upgrading these headphones. Like
when I listen to it like on my like Bluetooth headphones and it's like quiet and I'm really concentrating, aside from like getting my life when the song comes on, it just wraps around her other lyrics and it wraps around the music, the backing track, and it's just like it takes you and it just like it touches, like it's just that creep, that like soft gentle touch, that crawl of fingers over your shoulder. Like I think people might think I'm like too much, but that's like, how I feel.
Yeah, like it's so weird, and that's why I was like, shout outs to the sound engineer too, who like hold on, yeah, because like all right, so we haven't done this with any other artists before on this channel yet, but we gotta listen to the song from beginning to end without a pause. so we can hear without me being a dumbass and pausing the video. Okay, so like, bro. And this is from her most recent album too, right? So you want to check this album first, or you want to check her very first album out?
Whatever you want to do. Okay. I'm on this journey with you.
Yeah, I mean, people could also put in the comment section down below. What should we start off with? Yeah, now my man in the shades, bro, in this video. I feel like like, I mean, it's right, my homegirl, my sister, like going on like, yo, Lee. All right, yeah. My man's on it.
God, I haven't watched this video in a minute. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty.
I love her eyes. I think I've mentioned this in the videos we just saw. Yeah. Yeah, this song, you said this song blew up and went viral. I'm pretty sure it's because it was sending shivers down people's spines too. It's the sound engineer too, bro. Like, it's a combination between her vocals and then the sound engineering, like, and whoever's doing the fucking mastering, bro. Like, whoever you guys are, like, combined with her voice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I get too caught up just looking at her,
Mm.
and it really just takes me out of like I'm not even listening to the song anymore. I'm just
Yeah.
looking at Kylie Minogue, and
Yeah.
it's just like, ugh, ugh,
Yeah.
my
Nah.
life
Yeah.
for
We
so
nah.
many years has been about this woman. I love her so much. Oh my god, I love her so much. Ugh.
Like,
Welcome to my world, Michael. I
oh
like,
man,
ugh.
I know it's hot. I'm like, am I gonna get a nosebleed? What the fuck? Listen. Like, I always talk about like how short songs are. This one is like one of the ones you don't fucking care. It's like
Yeah.
replay. Like, it's just the vocal. Like, it's some people's vocals, man. Ah, yeah, yeah, like, vocals. That's always been a thing, and that's all. Like, especially when it's to like coming to an artist, it's like some people's tones, that I'm just naturally drawn to. Like I said, there's like it's a very few handful of artists, um, that I'm just like, bro, like, I can just listen to their vocals like non-stop. And mind you, we just been picking like 3 videos from like different years and points and whatnot. So this is the most recent Kylie Minogue video.
Oh, well, one of the
That's
most.
one
She
of the
came
most
out with
songs.
two. Yeah.
Okay.
So she came out with an official video for
Mhm.
Tension after this, and then there are a couple like short videos for a couple of the other songs.
Yeah.
So it became like a mini visual album towards the end of the promotion.
Yeah. 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 It's kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. Like, I see
So wait,
how.
okay.
Yeah.
What do you rate the video, rate the song, and then like I'll do the same.
So the video is well, let me start with the song. Song is 11 out of 10. So
Mhm.
yeah. Song is 11 out of 10. Like, it's like, this might be bias starting to creep in because like people's voices, I feel like it no matter like what the song is, some people's voices, like, when they give me that feeling, it's just kind of unfair, right?
Uh-huh.
And like I mentioned, like, there's like with IU, I mentioned it with one other artist and whatnot. Like, those people's voices, I'm just like, bro, this is insane. Like, the vocal tones and whatnot. So the song and the actual song it's a bop. That's why I'm like, I'm not even like mad the song is less than 3 minutes. Like, we don't got a bridge or any. I don't give a damn about any
Oh,
of that. Yeah,
there's a ton of
yeah,
remixes for the song.
remix.
So
Yeah,
if you want to, you can always just
yeah.
find a version that's longer.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why the song itself, like, went viral, that you were saying, like, and
Yeah.
started to, like, just go everywhere. That's why I said the sound like, I can talk too much about the sound engineering in conjunction with her vocals. Music video itself, like, I like the choreography. My man's in the shades. My man was getting. I was like, okay, all right. And I mean, the choreography was on point. The like, yo, it's just funny because I've only seen, this is what, our 3rd video, right?
Yes.
And there's like these striking colors. Like, in the most recent one we saw from her was the Confide in Me,
Provided me.
and that
Yeah.
had like very striking colors, and a lot of it was like washed out, but it was just alluring with her eyes and whatnot. But it was just like, because of the red, that was just like there. That was so cool. Like, all that stuff was just looking at it, right? Just very striking, on point, and you really couldn't take your eyes away, and everything's like drawn in towards the red, which I really do like. It's simple and effective. There's not that many sets that's done in this music video, but those type of things, especially with how short the music video is, in conjunction with it, like, I really like it. And so I would say, I would give it a let's see, cinematography wise, because I mean, we didn't really use as much, but it's one of those short effective. I said 9. It's 9 out of 10. It's one of those that's short. It's short. Everything is short,
Mhm.
effective. It's made for the settings. I think the choreography was highly on point. They these yeah. I like the entire package. So the entire pack. If you include the entire package, is that a 10 out of 10, folks? Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's like it's unfair. Like I feel like it's so unfair because it's like it's my bias for certain singers, man.
Honest, it's not
And
unfair
yeah,
because you just, I'm sorry, I know
yeah.
everyone, I'm kind of like covering my lip. I just had like I just scratched the fuck out of myself. Got too excited earlier, but like it's when you just look, I like a lot of music.
Mhm,
I like a whole lot of different music. I like a whole lot of different artists. But there are just some artists like her that
mhm,
I can't help but constantly go back to.
mhm,
She is someone I will follow till she stops making music,
mhm,
right? Um and I don't know, I can't really say that's a I guess the general term would be a bias
mhm,
to it, but there's just sometimes you just connect with an artist, whether it's their visual representation or their vocal representation
mhm,
and how they present it to you and how you perceive it. So there's nothing wrong with hyping her up
mhm,
and then kind of comparing her to other things, which is kind
mhm,
of what I do. So like when I talk about Taeyeon, for
mhm,
example, um when I look at Taeyeon's solo career, and I'm only bringing her up because we watched her video yesterday, her latest solo
mhm,
effort. When I look at her, I compare it to someone like Kylie Minogue, who's had a career from her teens
mhm,
into adulthood. So, like Tan, who's had a career in her early teens into adulthood, and how companies and where you're at regionally and what you want to do for yourself and what you go through in life and how that changes your music.
mhm,
So, like, like where Taeyam's at in a point to where Kylie was at in her career in her 30s, she had already tried different things.
mhm,
Um and kind if I can get her age right in my head, which I'm probably not, but like she tried like more deeper tracks, more melodic tracks, slower tracks, different genres to then kind of go back to pop and dance to then go into country. Like, but
yeah,
like my issue like with someone like Tan is like it all just seems the same. It all seems we're at a plateau and you can go up, but
mhm,
something is stopping you from going up. So it's like it's fine to
mhm,
just get into her and into Kylie Minogue. I mean, Kylie Minogue's vast career and
mhm,
go, wow, there's just something about this artist that I'm now discovering that I'm now connected to, and then enjoy it, and then you're right to compare it to others. So like
mhm,
for it would be like Cher too. Cher's had a career since her teens from the
mhm,
60s till now. But I can also compare Cher's career within it of itself. And
yeah,
then I could compare Cher's acting career into other actors and what that means. Like, so it's okay.
yeah.
It's not a bad thing that you like Kylie's like, and
Yeah,
maybe
it's
that's my
like
bias
yeah,
showing, but
it's
it's
probably
not a
it's
like
probably some of your biases. This is also in your face, but I mean, listen, like it's me. Well, Kayla, you know me with voices and what and yeah, that's why I was like when
you're the
certain
music
people's
guy, you
yeah
know music.
yeah like certain people's voices and like yeah yeah it does things. It's funny because like yeah, I know you don't like ASMR, right?
I don't,
And but
I don't.
like certain people's voices hit some of those like I personally don't listen to ASMR and whatnot because it might be too intense
Hmm.
for a lot of people
Yeah, it is for me.
especially
Like I,
yeah with those low whisper voices or those high pitching voices and whatnot but it's kind of it's probably not a word but ASMR voices is some of these artists do have that um and the tone of their voice like literally is yeah yeah so feels like a hug
oh well, for
feels like I'm
me,
being hugged
yeah,
by vocals
you
yeah
haven't even okay. So like
yeah
I said, there's certain songs that I now that I know this, the
mm-hmm.
way I feel, I know you're probably gonna end up feeling the same way. Holy, like it's just like I said, it's just that there's just certain times where she just uses her voice and like you said, whether it's the mastering or the sound engineering and
yeah
just her vocal abilities that just gets deep into my skin and just kind of it gives me a euphoric feeling. Like I said, my
Yeah.
heart drops, but then it also seizes, and it's just like it's just like that's oh god.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
like offhand, like because I just went to IU's concert, so I'm just sitting there, I'm just vibing. I'm like IU's voice is hugging me, and it's like this is like it's like I have IU hugging me here, and Kylie Minogue's hugging me here, and then all the other artists that are just like the same thing. I'm just like, yo, bro, this is like a warm ass hug. And if you're singing a sad ass song, this is like one of the warmest ass hugs. Like if you're like yeah, so that's like that's the best way I could describe vocals. I'm pretty sure there's a doctor out there, or somebody that's probably watching that's gonna watch this video that can describe, like the it's what it like can describe like the exact
diagnosis.
term. Yeah, the exact term because it's not synesthesia, which our other friend has, but it's something else. And I mean, maybe it's like that's why when I play the piano, I'm always like so tuned to certain tones and whatnot that feel like euphoric. Yeah, yeah. Guys, we'll end off here. Let us know.
Let me give my ratings real quick.
Yeah,
So my
ratings, yes.
like I said, to me, tension is my padam padam. So I give both. I actually like the music video for Padam Padam better than I like Tension. So I give the music video a 10 out of 10 because it is. I love a simple usage of one area. It's all simple sets, but very effective. Very effective in styling, very effective in makeup, very effective in staging of the choreography and the dancers. Keeping her always in focus in the middle when she's there, so your attention is on her, or keeping her in the perspective of the forefront, but still being able to see the different colors of the dancers and the different styles of the dancers behind her. Song, I give an 8 out of 10 because I do love the song, but to me, I just wish tension like. Yeah, I just like tension a little more. That's all.
Don't worry, we're gonna hear tension. We'll watch tension soon, folks. So that's definitely on the list. But let us know album wise. Should we start at the very beginning? Should we start at what we got right now? With the most recent album. Let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll be catching you guys for the next video. Already knows. Doses.